Coucou les filles, hello my loves, marhaba habibi. So time for another and then I remembered the magic video, and today we are going to talk about A View from the Bridge. So I struggled with whether or not I was going to film this video, mainly because this is a show that's come and gone in London, and so it's not necessarily one that I can like link a website bill for you guys to go get tickets to, but it is one that I absolutely adored and which I invested in top price tickets for twice. I loved it so much. And so I'm sure it is a story that is not going to be staged only once, and I definitely wanted to recommend it because it was so good and because it made me feel all those really beautiful things that theater can make us feel on more than one occasion. So if you haven't noticed by the title already, today we're going to talk about The View from the Bridge, which is another Arthur Miller play. The other one that I've already talked to you guys about is Death of a Salesman. I will link that video down below. But Arthur Miller is a celebrated playwright for that reason. One of the things that always sort of has me scratching my head, I guess, when it comes to Arthur Miller is the fact that he was married to Marilyn Monroe. We all like sit around and we're like, all of us, like me, my other alter ego, and then sometimes my sister. But there's a scene in The Gilmore Girls, which is another all-time lifetime favorite, where the wedding dressmaker is sitting there being like telling the story about how when she dressed Marilyn Monroe for her wedding with Arthur Miller, she told her to wear a flat hat because that would remind them of a book and that would be one of the only things they could have in common. So yeah, anytime I think of Arthur Miller, I think of his plays that break my heart, and then I think of Marilyn Monroe. But anyways, this is a really, really interesting play, all about the ways you define family, acceptable, not acceptable relationships. I guess that's what I get about it. All about sort of a macho identity, what happens in those moments where you go against tradition. I'm trying not to give away too much, but it's just such a beautiful, strong, heart-wrenching play. In Arthur Miller ways of doing things, you're not going to leave feeling uplifted and excited and, you know, all those kinds of things. You will feel really intensely for the characters. You will be heartbroken. You will, I don't know, anytime I leave plays like this, Noelle knows that. Noelle from Hooker Lips, I'll link her down below. She's actually the one, her and her husband are the ones I went to for the second time when I saw the show. I leave and I'm so devastated and so heartbroken, and everyone else around me is having a gay old time, and you're like, why is no one else in this like shock? Do you know what I mean? It's the idea of like, I'm trying to think of something that's not really depressing, but like if there were to be some kind of like big natural disaster type of event that happened in the country, everyone sort of feels that, right? So like in Calgary last summer, we had some really bad flooding, and you couldn't go anywhere without feeling that. Like, everyone sort of felt that, and even though people were out and trying to get stuff and go on with their lives, you could feel that. There was a palpable energy that was sort of scared and apprehensive and all these things. So when I leave a play like this, I'm like, why is everyone else like laughing and smiling? I don't think I can smile for another couple hours. Like, I need to just process this all. So this play did that to me, and I think that's absolutely beautiful when you can be so engulfed in something. What was really neat about the staging that they did here, besides the fact that they got Mark Strong to play the role, and that man, like, you think he's good. This was one of those things, like, this is why I love, I'm all over the place today. This is why I really love West End theater in the United Kingdom, because they bring Hollywood actors who you've known and you've really respected in roles they've done on screen, and they put them in roles here where it's just, you get to see such a different side and even stronger side of that actor. So I got that for sure out of Mark Strong. But also the staging was really minimalistic, was really modern. It was a really cool interpretation of it. But I definitely feel like this is one of those plays that even if you did a very traditional staging of it, it would still be incredibly powerful. So I guess what I'm saying is that this is one of those pieces that really moved me. As you can tell, I'm so excited, like months after the fact. So excited by it. So I definitely recommend seeing a production of it. I would even recommend reading it. Like, I know the plays are definitely not the same when you read them. But I do this thing because I'm weird. I have a group of friends who like will get together, and even just reading it out loud like you would have in like high school English classes, it just, you see our little theme music from the nursery down the street? But it's just such a beautiful piece of art, and I so highly recommend any form you can get your hands on. But yeah, I think that is it. That is enough rambling from today. Let me know if you guys have seen it or if you've seen anything else good recently. And I'm just gonna leave you at that. I'm gonna do some points of positivity and then I will be done for the day. So my first point of positivity is on cue with that music. I can hear all the little kids that play outside, like not in a creepy way, but on days when it's warm enough for them to be outside, which has been more and more recently, you can hear them all like in their fun games. And literally there was a kid yesterday who just sat there and laughed like that, like the laugh you get from the pit of your stomach, for like 3 whole minutes. And there's something about little kids laughing that you can't help. It's so beautiful and it's so innocent and it's so pure. You can't help but feel instantly so much happier. And so that's definitely my first point of positivity. My second is a good day of editing. I've been behind on editing and I finally I'm not going to be anymore at this point. But last night I got ahead of my editing and it was really, really good and fulfilling. And then my third point of positivity is, like I said, the weather's been better. So I've been able to have lunch outside. There's a little park nearby and I just got to sit and have some food and it was really, really lovely. So that is it for me today. As always, please let me know what's making you guys smile down in that comment section. I want to send you ever so much love. Thank you for being here, and I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys.